Following the maintenance of the game earlier on, we have a massive update to cover. We have brand new characters, new memories, the whole shebang. So we're going to go ahead and cover that here in today's video. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys go down there, click that red subscribe button, make sure it says subscribed, click that bell, turn on all notifications on any future videos, drop a like down below, and comment. Are you excited for the new character that's going to be coming? Now, as you can see on screen, we have the upcoming event and recruit in the shadows, Gift of Tenacity. And as you can see, the upcoming character is white-haired Season 6, Dabi. They actually don't call him Toya in the actual game. They actually just still refer to him as Dabi, by the way. They don't actually use his actual name in this one, but it is what it is. Dabi's fine. And we also have a brand new endeavor. But as you can see here, this is all that stuff, but we're not going to cover it here on this. We're going to go all the way over to the Reddit here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Dobby Animations as well. I did upload these to the channel, by the way. You can check them out on the shorts. But these are the awakened and unawakened animated arts for the brand new Dobby here. Again, looking pretty sick. They're obviously without effects, so take that into consideration, obviously. But when you see them in game with the fire blue effects, oh, it's gonna look beautiful. I cannot wait for that. So let's head on back to the Reddit here, and we'll go ahead and look at this. Obviously, you can check out the Reddit in the description down below. Also, the My Hero Ultra Impact Discord down in the description down below as well. I post that information on the Discord and the Reddit, so everybody can get information. Obviously, for Reddit, I can make it look a little more appealing here. That's not it. We already covered that. Let's go ahead. Actually, let's take a look at the Plus Ultra animation for Dobby as well. I did post it on the channel already, but let's just take a peek at it. Let's just look at it. We're Fortnite diving, boys. We're coming in. We're coming in hot. No pun intended. But that's still a cool animation. I think it looks sick. So, I mean, he's just kind of skydiving it, and that's pretty funny. But again, this looks like a cool Plus Ultra. I like it. I think this Dobby's pretty sick. I think from what I saw on the Japanese Twitter, at least, a lot of people are excited for white-haired Dobby. I think from the English Twitter as well, a lot of people are excited for white-haired Dobby. So, I mean, there is that. So let's take a peek at all of the upcoming stuff that's going to be in this data download and coming with the new stuff. As you can tell, we have the In the Shadows Gift of Tenacity recruit and event that's going to be coming. It's going to be coming on the 15th as soon as Sero leaves, and it's going to go all the way until April 1st for the recruit, and the event is going to go all the way till the 30th of March. So again, the event always ends a few days before the actual recruit ends. Don't know if we're going to get any April Fool stuff. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, when the data download hits, roughly before Dobby's event ends is usually when they do the data download. So we'll have to wait for that. We have some new characters and memories for the recruit. We have an MND or yellow UR Dobby. We have an DST or purple SR Endeavor. We have the UR Gaming and Driving memory and the SR Towards the Plan memory. So cool memories. Well, I'll take a look at those here in a moment here. And then also for the event, we have the SR Shortest Route memory, as well as returning on individual banners. By the way, these are all separate banners. Ida is going to be coming back from the fantasy set. We have Kaminari, who's going to be coming back, and Jiro. Now, these are all separate banners. It's not the Jiro Kaminari combo banner that we got previously on their first run. So it seems like what they're doing with the Impact Fest fantasy units, they are returning them if they are on WR banners. They're returning them on singular banners, so they're by themselves, which actually is a little bit better because you have a better chance of pulling the actual character featured rate when it's by themselves versus with another character sharing that feature rate. So again, all of them coming back on their individual banners. Again, we have a Jiro banner, Kaminari banner, and Ida banner. All of them are going to go from the 21st till the 27th. So about 6 days roughly for this to be live. So you have 6 days if you want to summon for Ida, Kaminari, or Jiro. I think Ida's pretty good, as well as Jiro. Kaminari is okay. But they're all very good characters. All the fantasy characters are pretty top notch, by the way. But if I had to choose in order, I actually already have Ida, so I wouldn't summon for him, but I'd probably go for Jiro, Ida, Kaminari. That's probably my order I would go for in order. So we'll go for that. And then also, this is already live in the game, by the way. I'm recording this a few days later after the data downloads already happened, by the way. So keep that in mind. We have the White Day Select Recruit banner, which is only male characters. We're going to take a look at all that stuff. We're going to look at the banner, the featured stuff, and all that kind of stuff here in a second. But that's going to go from the 10th, which is already active, until the 20th. So 10 days for that. Then we have some UR tickets that you can buy from the shop. It also comes with some gems. You have the Pros and Villains men's UR recruit ticket. And then you have the UA high or the UA male character recruit ticket as well for the students. Then we have the March UR memory and the March SR memory recruit. Those are the same tickets that you always get from the event. So it's going to be a memory shop. So you can buy those tickets from the memory shop from the event that Dabi brings. So you'll be able to buy those tickets if you want. And then also we have some upcoming gift items and some drop rate ups. We have a lot of ×3 returning, so that's going to be cool as well. ×3 for the main quest is going to come on the 18th, I believe. Yes, the 18th. So that's going to be good. Make sure you mark your calendars. All of these, by the way, the drop rates and the gift items upcoming, you can actually find on the website, MHUI.com. Link in the description down below. So there is that. Obviously, today actually is White Day in the time of recording this video, so logging in today, you should have gotten this right here. You can actually get the White Day background. You have until the 1st of April to get that background by logging in. So you'll be able to get that. So the White Day background. Obviously, I've already covered clubs. If you missed out on the clubs feature videos that I've already done on the channel, links to them in the description down below, by the way. Check them out. Go in depth on what clubs are, what they have in them, and all that sort of good stuff. So make sure you guys check out the full breakdown videos, as well as a video I just uploaded before this video talking about clubs actually being live in the game. So make sure you guys go check it out. Again, links in the description down below. We have Climax Battle versus Gentle Criminal returning. It's going to go from the 19th till April 7th, March 19th to April 7th. And then we have new missions. So there is that. So that's pretty much all that is really in here in terms of like data downloads. There's really not much else that was really added. Again, if you want to know about the clubs and all the new clubs, which is essentially guilds for My Hero Ultra Impact, check out the other videos again for those. So let's head on over, if I can get in here. So let's, if I can make this, there we go. Let's go ahead and head on over to this and let's check out this real quick as well. Let's actually take a look here. So we have the new upcoming characters and the new upcoming memories, as well as how you can have all of that stuff there. And then we'll take a look at the summons. We can take a look at the upcoming summons. Or if it wants to do that. Okay, there we go. Add, please. So then we have the upcoming summons again. We have all the Impact Fest fantasy banners returning. Again, they're all separate banners, so each of them are featured on their own right. So we'll take a look at Ida here. As you can see, we have all of the fantasy memories coming back that are featured, as well as the Ida that's featured. Again, this should be pretty much the same for all of them. Okay, let's just take a peek real quick. See, again, it's the same for all of them. It should go all the way up to Sero. Yeah, you can see Sero right here. So he'll be the latest on this banner that the general pool goes up to in terms of characters. That's to be expected. And again, we'll just check out Jiro here. Again, same thing. Pretty much the character is different just depending on the banner. Pretty much that's all that's really different. And then we have the Dobby banner. We'll go ahead and check this out. So again, we have the new MND Dobby and the DST Endeavor and the two new memories that are going to be featured on the banner. And again, the general pool goes all the way up to Sero as mentioned before. So there is that. And then we have the events. So for upcoming events, obviously we have the Climax Battle Gentle and the Dobby event there. You can see the times again in JST times. Do conversions of what you will, but they are. So there's that. If you also want to check out the Gentle Criminal Climax stuff, if I can click it, there we go. If you go to the Climax Battle and click it, you can actually see all of the boss details per difficulty. So if you click on the difficulty and stuff, you can actually see it and the skill recommendations required for the event. So that's something I've added recently if you haven't noticed that yet. So that's there. So let's go ahead and take a peek at the brand new Dobby and Endeavor. So this is Blue Flames of Hell Dobby. Got some 53,599 HP, 10,732 8 power, and 884 speed at maximum with ADB. So that's going to be interesting. He does not resist anything, but let's take a peek at his animation or what his moves are. Excuse me, not his animations, but his actual kit. So his plus ultra is Flash Fire Fist Prominence Burn, deals 500% damage to all opponents, high chance of 90% of burning all opponents in Hellfire. This skill gains Piercing Shot if character is burning. Now, if we all know Dabi, he's guaranteed to burn himself. As we scroll down, we'll take a look in a second, but he's guaranteed to burn himself, right? So there is that. So we have action skill 2, Spiraling Blaze deals 400% damage to a single opponent. Also increases character's critical hit rate by 30% for 3 turns. Again, pretty nice. Deals 300% damage to all opponents for his blue corruption. The high chance 90% of burning the opponents in Hellfire. Again, respectively for skill 1 and 2, they are 3-turn cooldown and 4-turn cooldown. Again, this is also at maximum, by the way. If you want to check out the previous levels, go to the website link in the description down below to check that out. But let's check out Cynical Smile, his auto skill, his first one. Increases character's skill impact by 10% per turn up to 5 times. Okay. Increases character's plus ultra gauge by 10% after receiving an attack from an opponent who is burning. Multi-hit attacks count as 1. Burn all opponents for 3 turns every turn, and burns character for 1 turn every turn. So literally he keeps the burn on himself forever. Also, it does say this effect cannot be nullified or canceled. This effect cannot be nullified or canceled refers to the burning of himself. You can cancel or nullify the burning of opponents. You cannot cancel or nullify the burn onto himself, onto Dabi. That is guaranteed. It's going to happen. It's going to stay there. You can't get rid of it. The burn to the opponents, however, or if you're, if the opponents can get rid of it themselves and stuff, that can be done. It's just to himself that he can't get rid of it. So there is that. Keep that in mind. And then also his auto skill 2, when character is burning, lowers chance of all allies becoming frozen or getting frostbite. So be good to go against like someone like Todoroki, for instance, especially for any bosses that do have that, or just in general for Arena, I guess, or even VE Tower, like if any of them have like Todoroki or Getten, right? And then also reduces burning damage to allies by 20% and decreases speed of all opponents by 30%. So that's not too bad. So that's when he's burning, which is all the time. So he's literally going to be giving all allies 20% burn reduction damage, and then also decreasing speed of all opponents by 30%. So that's going to be guaranteed literally because he's going to be burning all the time. Not too bad. And then also he's going to be getting skill impact 10% up to 50% basically of skill impact. That's insane. And then he's going to give himself plus ultra gauge by 10% every time he gets attacked when by an opponent who's burning, actually. So, which also his auto skill comes into effect when opponents are burning, because he burns opponents for 3 turns every turn as well. So there's that. So that's going to be interesting as well. So overall, looking at Dabi, I mean, he's going to be an excellent VE Tower unit, especially like definitely for the crit rate he's going to be giving himself, the burns. He is really good. I mean, both Dabis, this one included, obviously, they are both really, really good units, and this one is no exception. This guy is fantastic, especially for them VE Towers. So if you really want a good VE Tower unit, this Dabi's good. Again, this is a general pool unit. I never really recommend summoning on general pool because you can get this Dabi at any point in given time on any banner in the future. So there is that to keep in mind. But this Dabi is really, really good. Like really, really good, especially for VE Tower, like I said. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Endeavor real quick as well. Again, taking a look at this at maximum, by the way. Oh, yeah, right. Let's go ahead and take a look at Dabi's arts real quick. I forgot to actually show the actual full arts. So this is his Unawakened art. Again, it looks so much better with the effects, obviously, than the animated one did without them. And then we have the Awakened art here. Again, looking so sick. I love this art of this Dabi. I think this is probably my favorite Dabi, especially. Not because of the white hair, just because of like the pose that he's doing and stuff. It's just really cool. So there's that. Okay, now let's go take a look at Endeavor now. So DST SR Endeavor, again, he is at 44,883 HP, 10,484 power, and 706 speed. He does resist burning 100% and frozen and frostbite 50%, so there is that to keep in mind. Again, this is at maximum. Deals 500% damage to an opponent. High chance 70% of burning all the opponents for 3 turns. Increases skill impact by 40% if the opponent is a villain. So it seems like a lot of his stuff, I could already see in his action skills that it's dependent on a villain, but We'll see. So deals 300% damage to a single opponent, increases characters plus Ultra Gauge by 30% when using a successfully executed skill chain. Skill impact is increased by 40% if the opponent is a villain. So that's his first action skill. His second action skill deals 250% damage to all opponents, medium chance of 40% of burning the opponents for 3 turns, increases skill impact by 40% if the opponent is a villain, or if one of the opponents is a villain. So that's also a 4 and 4 turn cooldown respectively for each action skill. Again, this is at maximum to keep in mind. And then his first auto skill, All Out Firepower, increases character's critical hit rate by 40% when HP is 50% or higher. So as long as you stay above that 50% threshold, you're going to get that critical hit rate. And then also increases character's critical skill impact by 30% if Shoto Todoroki is on the team. Also shortens character's action skill cooldown time by 1 every 3 turns up to 2 times. So that's not too bad. Again, after the 2 times, it's kind of gone. But you get that critical skill impact increase if you have a Todoroki. My best bet, run this with the Fantasy Todoroki, because again, those barriers are nice to have, and Fantasy Todoroki is still pretty good. So having Fantasy Todoroki with this endeavor definitely is a viable option for sure. You can also run some of the other Todorokis as well, but Fantasy Todoroki probably is going to be the better one to run with him no matter what. But as well as I mentioned, his kit does deal in needing opponents that are villains, right? So does that hinder him? I don't think it necessarily hinders him a lot. I still think this is a very good looking SR. Again, these 2 units, Dabi and Endeavor, do look like they can be very good VE tower units. I definitely think Endeavor looks pretty good. Again, the villain thing does kind of hinder his kit a little bit, but I don't think it's by much at all. I don't think it's a very big hit to his entire kit too much. I definitely think he's going to be very going to be used quite a bit no matter what, and it's going to be a very useful unit regardless. But I mean, I wish that the villain stuff wasn't there, though. I do wish that that was not a thing, but it is what it is. Again, I still think Endeavor's a pretty good unit overall. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Let's take a look at the memories. We have 3 memories to go over. So this is gaming and driving. The art looking good. He's just like, don't make me turn this car around, man. Don't make me turn it around. So this is at maximum DX level 1, by the way. When character is burning, increases character critical skill impact by 60% and critical hit rate by 50%. Also reduces burning damage to character by 40%. So if you actually notice, the Dabi did not have reduced burn damage to himself, which the first Dabi, the first UR, the DST UR Dabi, actually has reduced burn damage as one of his auto skills. So this memory does fit Dabi rather well. I don't think it'd be that much of a big deal not to have the reduction of burn damage. It does kind of suck not to actually have it, because it's going to deal a little bit more damage to himself than the other Dabi really would have. But either way, I think if you do pull this memory and the Dabi, definitely pair this memory with the Dabi, because that's going to help reduce that burn damage. And again, the critical skill impact and the critical hit rate increase, that's all going to be very useful again for something like VE Tower, where all those points, you're going to be racking up those points really quickly. I just want to mention as well, Endeavor. I do think that Endeavor could help out with VE Tower quite a bit, but again, we'll have to wait and see how much of the villain stuff does hinder him. But I do think he's still rather good. I don't think the villain stuff is going to matter too much. But let's take a look at the memories here as well that we have. The other one, the SR. So we have Towards the Plan DX. When equipped by a villain, increases character's max HP by 30% and skill impact by 30%. Once per battle, gives character ability to evade 2 times when HP is below 30%. So if you want to just, I mean, you could literally just throw this on any villain, more or less. Definitely could work with Dabi. I mean, it could literally work with anybody, because max HP is fine. Skill impact is good. And then also the ability to evade if you fall below 30%. Pretty cool ability, but it's only for 2 times. But either way, that's all he wants per battle. Excuse me. Once per battle, he gets 2 evades. So definitely could throw this on pretty much any villain. That's pretty semi-useful. It's not amazing busted, but it's not terrible by any means. I think it's still rather decent. So there is that. Let's take a look at the event memory. The shortest route there on the back of Gigantomachia there. So we have shortest route, increases character's skill impact by 30% when equipped by a villain. Not too bad. A lot of villain stuff. I'm very happy they're doing a lot of villain stuff though. Increases characters plus Ultra Gauge by 10% every time character burns. Again, could be useful. It's very useful for Dobbies in general. especially. Also lowers characters' chance of becoming frozen or getting frostbite. Dobby Dobby actually does not have a frost or frozen resistance, does he? So yeah, you could actually throw this on Dobby. I think it would still be pretty decent to run on Dobby. This is not too bad. Skill impact and plus ultra gauge, not too bad. Lowers burning chance, or lowers frozen and frostbite there. Every time character burns, again, the plus ultra gauge is only when the character is burning. That could literally be Dobby for more or less that. But again, these memories aren't too bad. I think they're pretty decent overall. Again, I love seeing all the villain stuff. Very happy to be getting stuff that gives some love to all the villains there. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. These are all the memories and characters here. Again, links to all this stuff in the description down below for the database website, for the videos and all that stuff in the description down below. Discord link, Reddit link, all that stuff in the description down below. Make sure you check it out. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down in the comments down below as well. Again, would love to know your thoughts. I think Dobby's pretty good. Very, very good, actually. Endeavor looking to be very good, hopefully. And then also the memories looking pretty solid as well. So that's my overall opinions on all this stuff coming up. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day.